Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. We've got some news for you coming right up.
All right, Smoken, I'm letting you in. You better watch.
The Gourmand is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food...
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding
You're
parties are still chipping away at
Stop waiting.
yards hold south of the dam. You know, I think all news, whether it's good or bad, brings us closer together.
All praise
Don't
the
you?
great journey.
Hey,
All
Vegas,
praise the courageous
have you
divine
ever
will.
said you love someone when it wasn't quite true? Sure you have, but you shouldn't, because it's a sin to tell a lie.
Where is this guy?
When you say I love, it's a sin to tell a lie.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
Were spoken.
And they've been shooting them down like animals, haven't they? Those ghouls were members of my flock, even after the madness consumed their minds. We never let them wander free. We kept them safe on the first floor. We kept them contained.
So be sure
The demons must have let them out, somehow.
say I
And now they are lost forever, denied the salvation and healing glow of the far beyond. Please, Wanderer, bear in mind that every feral ghoul you spare now is one that we can save later. Once the way is clear, our feral brothers and sisters will accompany us on the great journey, if there are any left. The demons appeared from nowhere, except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering, like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Mr.
Yes,
New
over
Vegas
the
here.
intercom.
You're all so great, and we're gonna
Threats of
keep you
death
listening
should we step
all
outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
Underperforming squad of troops by
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
Moving on. Patrons of the Ultramarks
yeah,
are questioning
demons.
whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of
Very
its
much
wait list.
demons. Yep.
Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. And that's the news. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Well then, we're off to kill some demons. Come out, we're happy to fire. The church is going.
What's that, Antler? We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. I say kill it, Antler, for safe's sake. Hmm? Okay, Antler, I'll ask. Hi, human. Why you come here?
I waited, but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score.
Who is Antler? Who is Antler? Antler, the human asks about you. What do I tell it? All right. All right. Yes, of course. Who Antler is not important to you. Antler wants that you deal with me. Good. Antler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Antler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search. A ghoul, but not squishy like others. This ghoul is tough. I thought Antler said, send my kin into that room, but 3 died. Ghoul is a crack shot and set traps too. After I realized I heard Antler wrong, so I locked the door to keep kin out and wait for Antler to tell me what to do. Then, you come along. Antler says you are solution. Yes, Antler's... Let me give you key. Antler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside, not expecting a human. Maybe he don't shoot you. Motherfucker! Antler sings.
Which door do I have to go through? Oh, is this one over here? Oh, okay.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you? And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass, instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living. First off, I'm not trapped. I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good defensive position, and I've been defending it, right? Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. Name's Harlan. Pleased to meet you. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work when those things attacked us. Most of the fight was upstairs, but some folks panicked and made for the basement, and I went after them. Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs, and things went to shit fast. I couldn't find the others, so I fell back to this room, set up a nice little kill zone. End of story. I'm not delicate. Rad roach meat for protein, condensation off the pipes for water, and I do my business over in the far corner. I wouldn't say it's been comfy. Guess the outfit gives that away, huh? I never did buy into that religious mumbo-jumbo with the robes and all that shit. It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you, that Bright's group has got some fine-looking goulettes in it. Or maybe I would have to tell you. Anyway, I helped them out, and they kept me supplied with ammo and pleasant company. Then you're done with it.
2 shots. Dead, boy. That fucking sucks.
Like the one they call
Owie.
Johnny Guitar.
What's mine?
Johnny Guitar.
Should be a few others around here.
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. More news for you.
There we go.
The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. Also, tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem. Prem, the other New Vegas. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
And here we go. Up the top, around the corner. Got what we came here for. Oh, no, please don't get stuck. Okay. Time to go back to this guy over here. Tell him good news, so we'll clear out of here.
Antler sings for Stealth Boys. Have you found? Liar! But invoice note said Stealth Boys were here. Why? What, Antler? But human could be lying. Is stealing the Stealth Boys for itself. Oh, Antler, you trust so easy. Your lucky day, human. Antler, believe you. Niken will follow the new note to find Stealth Boys. Better be there.
And now we make our way back.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much
Well,
to
we solved
say.
it peacefully, I guess.
No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on
Hey
his
there.
hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking.
Is the way
all
clear?
around.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer.
From each lip,
The way is
and
clear.
he's here to do
I hope you...
some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were
I'm
dead.
gonna save and I'm gonna steal some shit.
He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about
crap, I got an audio bug.
to meet his death.
Better than a crash, but just as annoying. So essentially what happened is the audio played, but it's now stuck on a loop.
And the swiftness of the
Because when it
ranger is
exploded, it
still
didn't
talked about
cut off, so
today.
now it's just continuing to go over and over.
Texas Red is not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all our if you would... We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared. Yes.
Well, you're all a bunch of crazy lunatics, but hey. Whatever. Spacesuit helmet. Spacesuit.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the great journey.
Out of this world tonight.
Obviously, it's taken months, but I've nearly got them in working order. Soon they'll take us to the far beyond. I was skeptical at first, of course, being a man of science, but Jason is certain, and I believe in Jason.
I'll know our love was right.
I'm the flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the great journey would have been impossible without me.
It were now.
Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I have the right materials. That's where you come in.
Teach me.
When I joined the flock, Jason made it clear that he wanted me to supervise the repairs, not do them myself. It would be a waste of my gifts to work on just one system at a time. From up here, I've been able to supervise the entire project.
Oh, my darling, love me.
I thought we were past all that, smooth skin. But you just can't resist the chance to mess with me. Typical human. I was human once, you know. Grew up in Vault 34, northeast of here. Nice upbringing if you like assault rifles and target practice. But oh, you prefer machines that don't shoot people? Not so nice then. Who should maintain the Vault's reactor? Hauser? Mitchell? No. Make it Haverson. He likes machines. Haverson won't mind getting irradiated. Haverson won't mind mutating. He's already ugly as it is. Haverson won't mind when his hair starts falling out after a few years. There's no connection, Haverson. You're neurotic. Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin? I'm a monster. A monster! Stop making fun of me! But you're telling the truth, aren't you? Oh no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years? My God, I've been a joke to them. Do you have any idea how easy it'd be for me to sabotage those rockets? That'd be a joke, huh? One hell of a joke. Then bring me sugar bombs. 3 boxes should do the trick. Add those to the fuel mixture and boom! I'll show those I'll mix the sugar bombs into the fuel mixture before they launch. They'll never suspect a thing until it's too late. But first I'll need the other parts we talked about. To sap... Fine.
Play a song for you right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
Have you found the components?
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next episode.